Welcome everybody, welcome to Yoga and Tai Chi with Anne. Just make yourself nice and comfortable. We're just going to take a big breath in through the nose and a nice long exhale out through the mouth, just to get rid of any tension of the day. So breathe in and then breathe out. Nice long exhale. Feel your shoulders relax, your neck, your whole body sinking down, relaxing. Okay, so today we're going to do some Tai Chi or Qi Gong, which is energy practice. So we can stand up to do that, or you can sit down and do it. It's basically using your upper half of your body. So we might move shoulders and arms, but usually we don't use the legs. We stand in position, and if anything, we just go from hip to hip. And then we'll do some yoga, some basic stretches, and then we'll quieten down for some meditation. So let's start with our Tai Chi. Remember, at any time, if I say anything that is uncomfortable for you, you just don't do it, or you change what you're doing to suit you and your body. So of course, if I'm standing up, you can sit down. There's no problem with that. Just make sure your feet are underneath your hips or underneath your shoulders and your toes are pointing forward. We usually try and say your toes and your knees need to point in the same direction, because your knees only go up and they only bend one way. They don't go from side to side. So if your knees are going to bend, you need your toes in that direction as well, so that way you can support your knees. So let's start with rising sun, setting sun, some Tai Chi or Qi Gong. Qi Gong is energy practice. Tai Chi is just that practice put into a sequence. Okay, so rising sun, setting sun. So as you breathe in, bring your hands up, your arms up. As you breathe out, bend the elbows, bend the wrists, and bring yourself back down. You can use your body if you are standing up. And then exhale, sink down. So remember, your exhale is usually your relaxing breath. So as we breathe in, we move up. As we breathe out, we're sinking down, relaxing our body. So rising sun, setting sun. Breathe in, and we always try and do everything along with our breath. Breathe out. I'm using my knees, but if you're just sitting, think of lengthening your spine, and then exhale, sinking down into the chair. Rising sun, setting sun. Breathe in, and then breathe out. One more time. Okay, we're going to hold our energy ball, roughly the size of your head, or basketball, or the size of a beach ball. It's nice and light, so it's not heavy. So my hands are on the outside of the ball, holding it there, fingers pointing towards the ceiling. This is open and close, so breathe in, open the ball up, breathe out, squeeze it back in, but not all the way. Inhale and exhale. Open and close. Try not to let your elbows go too high. You don't want to be doing this because that's uncomfortable for your shoulders. Always be comfortable. Your shoulders, your elbows, your wrists, your knees, everything is comfortable. You don't do anything that is uncomfortable. So open and close. It's just like your lungs. You're opening them as you breathe in. They close down or deflate as you breathe out. Open and close. One more time. Breathe in and breathe out. And then lower those arms. Maybe give your body a bit of a wriggle. How about hands through the water? So again, this time, palms facing inwards. One hand on top of the other. We also bring the weight onto that side. So if you're sitting down, you're bringing the weight onto that hip. So breathe in. As you breathe out, we slowly walk walk our hands through the water. Breathe in, change your hands over. Breathe out, go the other way. If you are standing, change the pressure on one leg to the other. So you're moving your hips over to the other side. Breathe in as we change our hands. Breathe out as we run them through the water to the other side. And it's always a nice, gentle movement. You're not making waves in the water. The water's not too cold, not too hot, just right for your fingers to just trail through the water. Use your imagination of what you think you're actually doing. And we always go to the side that up the top elbow is. So that's that side. So I'm going to take my hands or body over to that side. Breathe in, change. Breathe out, go the other way. Inhale and exhale. One more time. And then slowly let your hands come down. Maybe give your arms, your hands a bit of a wriggle, your legs and feet. Okay, now we've been doing grasp the sparrow's tail, and we're almost at the end of learning the different parts to that. So we'll do the last part is basically your hands sort of going up the heel and then coming back down. So the other thing you do with that is your body stays in one position, but it's just your knee or the weight of your body moving over to one leg back to the other one. So it's like a backwards and forwards motion. Okay? So your hands go up the heel and then they come down the heel. Okay, up and down. Okay, very easy. And of course, we keep our elbows bent, your wrists, shoulders are comfortable. You don't stretch out your hands as if you're going a really top heel and then coming back down. It's a gentle movement up the heel and then back down. Okay, so let's see if we can put the whole lot together. So we start off with you're holding your ball, one hand on top of the other. Okay, now because I've put this hand on top, I'm going to be facing the opposite direction. Okay, so if you are standing, maybe turn that foot to that side, because when we move forward, that's the way I'm going to go. When I move back, I'm going back to the side of this elbow. Okay, so it's just the side. We're always going forwards and backwards, but our feet stay on the ground. Okay, so I'm holding the ball, heart, dentier. It's a beach ball, it's round or an energy ball. So you need to leave a room between your body. So the first movement is separating your hands or brushing the bird's tail. So remember, the bird's sitting on my bottom hand here, and then I just brush that bird's tail, or we separate those hands. Okay? Nice and easy. Separate those hands. Brush the bird's tail. Then this back hand is going to come forward. The two palms are going to face each other as if you're grasping that sparrow's tail. So think of as if that's what you're doing, but you don't have to sort of move your hands. And then palms are just facing each other. We gently pull it towards you. Now this hand can't go any further because my body's in the way, but this one can go a little bit further, comes back and lands gently on my opposite hand's wrist. And then we gently press forward as if the bird is trying to run away. Wash your hands or separate your hands. Come down the heel and then up the heel. And then we do everything on the other side. So we bring our hands round. We can turn our foot the other way. Hold the ball with the other hand on top. So, same size. So, separate those hands or brush the bird's tail. Bring that hand forward, palms facing, bring them back. Keeps going and then lands on the wrist. Press forward, separate those hands, come down the heel and then up the heel. And then we go back over to the other side. Hold the ball with the other hand on top, turn your toes, and then separate those hands. Bring it forward, palms are going to face each other. We gently pull that bird towards us, but it sort of keeps going. Lands on top of your wrist and gently flies away. Separate those hands, come down the heel and then back up the hill. Over to the other side one more time. This is the last time we do it. Hold that ball, change your toes. Separate your hands or brush the bird's tail. Bring that hand back forward. Palms are going to face each other. Gently pull it towards you. Landing on your wrist. Press forward, bend that knee. Separate those hands. Come back down the heel and then up the heel. Over to the front and then lower your hands. So that's the whole movement on both sides. And Tai Chi is just like yoga. We do everything on both sides of our body and hands. All right, let's do lotus flower as well, just to finish off. So again, stepping out, making sure you're nice and balanced. Feet underneath your hips or your hips, or your shoulders, I should say. So rising sun, bring those hands up. Setting sun, let them come down. Big circle, turtle's going to swim. So it's like a breaststroke. The hands come out in front, little flippers, because the rabbit is going to dig the earth and then toss it. Separate those hands, bring them past your hips. Scoop up that water, and then fair maiden is going to sprinkle it on the garden. Make fists. The lotus seed is going to root down into the ground, past your ears, bend down, and then the lotus flower is going to blossom. One arm circle. So I'm going to turn to face the wind, and then the other arm, I'm going to turn to face the wind. Once the hands come together, cup them, raise the sky, push down the earth, spread them out, come up, holding your ball, the bottom hand goes up, so I'm going to separate heaven and earth, so my palms are facing upwards and downwards, stretch your spine, and then come back, holding the ball, because we need to do it on the other side, bottom hand goes up, separate heaven and earth. Hands come back out in little flippers, because the rabbit is going to dig the earth and toss it. And then we're going to do it again. Rising sun. Setting sun. Turtle swims, big circle. Breaststroke. Rabbit is going to dig the earth. Make your flippers and dig the earth and toss it. Separate those hands past your hips. Scoop up that water so fair maiden can sprinkle it on the garden. The lotus seeds, make fists, are going to root down into the ground, and then the lotus flower is going to blossom. One arm circles. I'm going to turn to face the wind, and then turn to face the wind. Cup your hands, raise the sky, push down the earth, come up, holding that ball, bottom hand goes up. I'm going to separate heaven and earth, hold the ball again, bottom hand's going to go up. I'm going to separate heaven and earth, hands out in front, little flippers, rabbit is going to dig and toss the earth one last time. So rising sun, setting sun, turtle swims, rabbit's going to dig the earth and toss it. Scoop up that water so fair maiden can sprinkle it on the garden. The lotus seeds are going to root down into the ground, and then the lotus flower is going to blossom. I'm going to turn to face the wind, and then turn to face the wind. Raise the sky, push down the earth, bottom hand. I'm going to separate heaven and earth, hold, separate heaven and earth. Rabbit is going to dig the earth and toss it, and then I'm going to bid farewell to the setting sun. And then step your foot in. Give your body a bit of a wriggle. Okay, one last one. We're going to just take the ball from side to side, remembering whichever hand is on top, whichever elbow, that's the way you're going to take your ball. So it doesn't matter which hand you put on top, just remember that's which way you're going to go. So just making sure you're nice and balanced. Hold the ball, bottom, top. It's an energy ball, basketball, beach ball, whatever you want to think it is, your head. Breathe in. And then breathe out. Just take the ball over to one side. Now change the hands as you breathe in. And then as you exhale, take that ball over to the other side. Breathe in, change your hands. Breathe out, take it over. Just this little movement with your waist. Breathe out. So you don't take this ball too far over. You try and keep it in front of your body. So breathe out, come out. So I don't move the ball behind me and my chest is here. The ball stays in front of my chest. Change the hands, breathe out and take it over. Inhale, exhale, inhale. Now just bring that ball in front of you and then you can lower your hands. Palms facing out, we gather in the chi. Breathe in, bring your hands up. Palms facing down, breathe out, push that energy down your body. 2 more times. Inhale. And then exhale. Breathe in. And then breathe out. Now we're going backwards, so palms facing up. You're going to take that bad energy, bad feelings, bad whatever out of your body, and then just toss it away. Breathe in, breathe out, throw any bad energy you have away. One last time, inhale and exhale. Okay, give your body a bit of a wriggle and we'll do some Tai Chi. We'll do some for our legs now since we've basically done a lot for our upper half of our body. So if you can, stand up and we'll do this. Now we're going to open our legs to whatever's comfortable for you, but we're going to have our toes further out than what our heels are because our knees are going to bend to the side. So we come up and then bend the other one and making sure you're feeling comfortable. You're not going to keep moving your feet, they're going to stay where they are. Breathe in, bring your hands overhead, palms are going to touch each other. Exhale, bring those hands down, bend your knees. Let's do 5 of these. Inhale. Exhale, go down. 2, 3, 4. Okay, this is the last one. 5. Stay here. Press into your palms. Relax your shoulders. Notice your feet on the ground. If you haven't got any socks or shoes on, press your toes into the ground so that way you're aware of where your feet are. Now notice your breath. You're breathing in and breathing out. Okay, inhale, bring yourself up. Maybe heel and toe your feet in just once or just stay if that's comfortable for you. We'll do another 5. Inhale. Exhale down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 5. This time, let's do it as a twist. Bring your hands to your hips, your thighs. Breathe in Breathe out, twist your shoulders one way. Look over to one side, hold it here. Breathe in, come back to the front. Breathe out, go the other way. That way we work our waist muscles both sides. Breathe in, come back to the front, take a breath. Inhale, bring yourself up. Give those legs a bit of a wriggle if you need to. We'll do another 5, maybe heel and toe them in one more time so you're a little bit more comfortable. Last 5. Inhale. Exhale down. 1, 2, 3, 4, and you only go down as far as whatever's comfortable for you. Okay, 5, now hold it here. Now push your knees back. So think of pushing the knees back rather than bringing them forward, okay? They'll come forward. Okay, 1, 2, 3, let's do 10, 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then bring yourself up. Jump those feet in, heel and toe them, give them a wriggle. Let's go and do some warriors. So open those legs nice and wide again. This time we're going to turn our toes to this side, my left side or my front. My hips are following, but then I'm going to bring my shoulders back to the center so I can still look at you. Okay, I'm bending this front knee. Breathe in, breathe out, bend it. Just a little bend. We want that knee to be above the ankle. Breathe in, bring those arms out, turn your head. You're looking past your front fingertips out into the future. Stretch as you breathe in, sink down as you breathe out. This is building strength and stamina in those legs. Let's open up those hips, your groin. Notice your breath. Let's go triangle. Inhale, straighten the knee, drop that front hand, raise the other one up to the ceiling, down towards the ground. Get a nice long stretch on your side. Try not to lean forward to try and get your hand to the ground. Just only go whatever stretching your body is capable of. You're actually activating your heart meridian. So breathe in and breathe out. Okay, let's go back into warrior 2. Breathe in, come up. Breathe out, bend the knees, sink back down, relax those shoulders. Reverse warrior. Turn your palm, front palm up, bring the back other hand behind your waist. Inhale, raise that hand up towards the ceiling. So you're opening one side of your rib cage, compressing any organs on the opposite side. Stretch to the ceiling, you can look up or maybe just past your armpit. And then of course you're going to notice your breath. You're breathing in and breathing out. Back into warrior 2, breathe in, come up. Breathe out, bend the knees, sink back down, relax those shoulders, take a couple of breaths. Okay, extended ankle pose. Bring that front hand onto your thigh. Inhale, raise the other hand to the ceiling or overhead. Stretch from those fingers down to your foot. And again, try not to look down. Try either look up or straight ahead. And back into warrior 2. Breathe in, come up. Breathe out, bend the knees, sink back down. Notice your breath. Okay, inhale, straighten the knee, bring those hands down. Let's do it on the other side. So turn your toes to the opposite side, turn your hips, turn your shoulders back to the center. Inhale, exhale that knee, inhale those arms, turn your head. You're now looking past your other fingertips out into the future. Your other hand is the past now, so we're not actually focusing on that. We know the past is there. We're actually focusing on our breath. In and out, in and out. Triangle, inhale, straighten the knee, drop that front hand, raise your other hand, stretch to the ceiling. If this is uncomfortable for your shoulders, of course, you can just bend the elbow. You're still getting that stretch from your armpit down. So the hand doesn't have to go up to the ceiling, just as the bottom hand doesn't have to touch the ground. We adjust things to work with our body. Back into warrior 2, breathe in and out. Okay, reverse warrior. Turn your palm up, bring the other hand to behind your back. Inhale, raise that hand up towards the ceiling. Open up your rib cage. Notice your breath. Warrior two, breathe in, breathe out. Notice your feet. You've changed the feet, so remember to press your toes and heels into the mat. Extended angle pose. Bring that front forearm to the thigh. Inhale the other one. Exhale it overhead. Stretch. Back into warrior two. Breathe in and out. Inhale, straighten the knee. Bring those hands down. Now turn your toes forward. We're going to go forward. So again, I want the toes and your knees to be in the same direction. Because we're going to go forward, if your knees bend, the toes are there to support them. So bring your hands behind you. You can grab your elbows or interlace the fingers. Push your shoulders back. Breathe in, you're going to lengthen your spine. Breathe out. Drop the head down. You can either look down or the top of the head goes down. Bring those hands up towards the ceiling. Or if you're grabbing your elbows, see if you can take the pressure off your arms, off your back. So you'll feel those upper arms working, your biceps, your triceps, your hamstrings are stretching. Now notice your breath. Breathe in, look up and slowly raise your head all the way up. Undo those arms, maybe shoulder rolls forward and then backwards. Let's do a twist. Heel and toe the feet in. Maybe bring them shoulder width apart so that way you're nice and comfortable. Grab your elbows in front this time. So as if we're going to do a Cossack dance. Breathe in, we're going to lengthen our spine. Breathe out, we're just twisting to one side. And again, you don't go too far over. Your knees still need to face in forward because your toes are facing forward as well. It's just your waist working. Breathe in, come back to the front. Breathe out, go the other way. And again, you don't go twist too much because then your knees start to bend. We want to try and keep those knees nice and soft. Breathe in, come back to the front. And then you can, as you exhale, undo those arms and legs, give them a bit of a wriggle. Let's work those legs a little bit more. So I'm going to use the chair just to hold on to, so that way I'm not going to topple over. Try and have the chair on something that's not going to let it slip and slide as well. So the leg that's next to the chair stays there. We work the opposite leg. So plant that foot, spread your toes, your heel, notice it on the ground. Feel the ground, the mat underneath your foot. Opposite hand on the hip. Let's just do leg raises. So as you breathe in, bring that leg up and then back down. That's 1. Let's do 10. 2, 3. Keep your core muscles tight if you can. Zip up as if you've tightened pair of jeans, come on. 4, 5, you're going to feel it on the outside of the thigh. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Give it a bit of a wriggle if you need to. We're going to do the same thing, but this time with the bent knee. So you can have the toes can stay on the ground and then just move the knee backwards and forwards, or if you can, take the foot off the ground, flex the foot, and then move the knee to the side. Okay, here we go. Breathe in, out, breathe out, in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Give that leg a bit of a wriggle. Now we're going to do stepping back as well. So I'm going to turn my chair around, but you might be able to just walk around to the back of your chair. Just make sure it's nice and steady. You can have both arms on the chair. We're just doing like lunges. So just stepping back away from the chair so you've got room, maybe the length of your arms. And then as you breathe out, bring your knee up. And breathe in, push it towards the back. And then up again and out. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Can you put that back heel down as well so you can feel that calf stretching? This is like a hamstring and calf stretch. And then slowly bring yourself up. You can step those feet in. Now we need to do everything on the other side. I'm just going to move my chair over, but you can walk over to the other side of your chair. Other hand goes on the chair, planting that foot down on the chair so it's nice and steady. Opposite hand on the wrist. Leg raises, legs going out. So breathe in, activate your core, breathe out, bring it back in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Give it a wriggle. Now the bent knee one again. Remember the toe, the big toe can stay on the leg, on the floor, or you take it up. So I'll do 5 and 5 of each, but it's up to you what you do. So activate the core so you're steady, nice and steady. The foot next to the chair is planted. As you breathe in, knee out, breathe out, bring it in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Put it down. Okay, so we'll do those lunges for the other side. Okay, holding onto the chair with both arms, moving back. Make sure I've got enough room. Okay, here we go. Other leg, remember, you need to do both sides of your body. And breathe in, breathe out. Bring it in and out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Put the heel down, feel that calf stretching. And then slowly bring yourself up. You can walk those feet in, give them a bit of a wriggle. Okay, so let's do some sitting down as well. So if you are going to sit on the chair, remember you need your feet on the ground. So you're probably sitting forward, we're not lounging down. But we're still going to work those legs. So you can hold on to the chair, the base or the back, whatever is more comfortable for you. So that way you're going to feel nice and comfortable, but it's just one leg at a time. So we bring one foot up, maybe make circles with that foot. And then the other way. Point the toes out in front to the ceiling, out in front to the ceiling. Maybe you might need to hold the leg out in front to the ceiling. Let's push it out to the side. So hands on the inside, breathe in, breathe out, push it out. You can hold it, keep breathing. Okay, breathe in, bring it back, put it down. Let's do the other leg. So bring the other foot up, make circles. And then the other way, it's always awkward the other way. Okay, toes to the ceiling, out in front, ceiling, out in front, ceiling, out in front, ceiling, out in front, back to the ceiling. Hands on the inside, we're pushing it out to the side. Breathe in, breathe out, push it out, hold it here. Keep that foot flexed. And this is all working that hip joint. Breathe in, bring it back. And then bend that knee, put it down. This time we're going to bring it towards us, so make sure you're nice and comfortable. Bend one knee, bring it towards you, interlace the fingers over the knee or shin, flex the foot, spread the toes if you can as well. Breathe in, as you breathe out, squeeze it into your chest. Hold it here. Now you can stay here with one foot on the ground, or you can take the other foot off as well. Flex both feet, spread all the toes. Put spaces between your toes. Keep breathing though. You're squeezing that thigh into your chest. You're working your intestines. Okay, inhale, exhale. Put the foot down and then let go of that one too. Give them a wriggle because we need to do the other side. So bend the knee, bring it towards you, interlace the fingers, change the grip on the fingers, flex the foot, spread the toes. Inhale, exhale, squeeze it in towards you. And then again, if you can, take the other foot off, flex it and spread the toes. Hold it here, we're still breathing. Remember to keep breathing. If you're not breathing, those muscles aren't getting oxygen. Okay, inhale, exhale, put the foot down and then you can release the other one and put that one down as well. Give them a bit of a wriggle. Let's go forward this time. So maybe just straighten out your legs as much as you can, but make sure you're still nice and solid on the chair. We don't want you toppling over. So the legs might not be as straight. There's a bend in my knee. Okay, hands on top. Breathe in. Breathe out, let those hands slide forward as far as they will go. This could be as much as you can, but this is a really good stretch on your spine, but you're going to go as much as you can. And maybe then shake your head so your neck is comfortable, your shoulders are relaxed, your elbows. We're just lengthening our spine. And so it's very good for lower back pain. It's also very good for your hair follicles and headaches as well. So the lower your head, obviously, the blood's flowing to your head. Okay, breathe in and then slowly straighten those hands up. Straighten your body up. Let's do some twists. So bring knees and feet and everything together. They stay together as if they're tied up. Bring one hand to the opposite knee or thigh, and then the other one goes to the back of the chair so you can hold on. Breathe in, we're lengthening, putting spaces between our vertebrae. As we breathe out, we push those knees to one side and then look over our opposite shoulder, as if we're going to talk to the person behind us, except there's no one there. So you keep lengthening your spine as you're breathing in, and you keep twisting a little bit more as you breathe out. Inhale, exhale, slowly bring your head and body around. We're going to do it on the other side. So the other hand on the knee, the other one to the back of the chair. Breathe in, lengthen, breathe out, push those knees, and then look over your shoulder. Keep lengthening, keep breathing and twisting. And it's only another little millimetre. I'm not talking, it's a big twist. But this is keeping your spine flexible. Inhale, and then exhale. Slowly bring your head and body around. Separate those legs, make yourself comfortable again. Let's do a side stretch, one arm. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale it over. Maybe you can dangle the other arm and shoulder. Let that, make circles with that bottom hand, but you're stretching with the top hand. Make those circles the other way. It's a massage on your shoulder. Breathe in, slowly bring yourself up, and then exhale it down. Other side. Inhale. Exhale it over, relax that opposite shoulder, make circles with that arm and hand, little circles, other way. Okay, inhale, stretch up, and then exhale it down. Maybe shoulder rolls, let's do them always. Shoulder rolls forward, and then backwards. And that way, when we finish, our shoulders are still stuck at our back. We're going to do a cat and cow. So hands on top of your knees or thighs. As we breathe in, we're going to look up to the ceiling. Push the shoulders back, our chest out. Breathe out. Bring your chin to your chest. Round your back, shoulders inwards. Open up. Breathe in. Breathe out. Coming back in. 2 more times. Inhale. And exhale. Really good massage on your spine. 1 more time. Breathe in. And breathe out. And then just bring yourself up. Okay. Alright, let's do 1 more. Remember the Cossack when we held our elbows? I want you to grab hold of your elbows, but then I want you to change how you're holding your elbows, because we need to do that as well the other way. So this time we're going to do it sitting down, or if you prefer you can get up. So breathe in, we're going to lengthen. Breathe out, we're twisting one way, and again, you're not going too far, and you're not twisting your neck too much as well. Your feet are staying on the floor. Keep lengthening as you breathe in. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly bring yourself round to the front. Breathe out. Go the other way. So you're working your waist muscles, your spine, but we're also wringing out our digestive organs. So when we untwist, fresh blood flows through. Breathe in. Breathe out. Bring yourself round, and you can undo and drop those arms down as well. Okay. One last one. Let's just do that hip as well. So maybe move yourself slightly off the chair so that hip has room to move. And we're just going to do a few. Hold on to the chair so it's not going to topple over on you. Okay, so bring that knee up, bring it out and down, up, back and down. That's 1. Let's just do 5. Up, out, down, up, in, down. 2. Up, out, down, up, in, down. 3. Up, out, down, up, in. 4. Up, out, down, up, in, down. 5. Okay, the other hip. Move over. That way it's able to move freely. Okay, so bring it up, out, down, up, in, down. 1. Up, out, down, up, in, down. 2. Up, out, down, up, in, down. 3. Up, out, down, up, in, down. 4. Up, out, down, up, in, down. 5. Give those legs a bit of a wriggle if you need to, maybe your whole body as well. Okay, so let's make ourselves nice and comfortable. So if you prefer to lie down, you're welcome to lie down to do our savasana or meditation. Remember, we need their feet on the ground. You need to be able to absorb the energy from the ground as well. So maybe put a cushion behind your back so you're not lying, not lounging on your chair, leaning back on the chair. So we want a nice long spine. And of course we're going to rotate our arms so our palms are facing up. But we're going to go into Zazen Mudra. So bring cup your right hand with your left hand underneath, and then bring the tips of your thumbs together. So it's like a little bowl with the lid on top, and then gently rest it on your lap or just there on your thighs next to your body. Now Zazen Mudra brings your body and mind together in harmony, and it helps you to focus and concentrate. So take that big breath in through the nose, and then that nice long exhale out through the mouth to let all the tension go. So inhale and exhale. So if you are lying down, just feel the tension start to dissolve from your body and become aware of all the parts of your body that are on the mat, the ground, the chair. Feel your body touching all those places that ground yourself down. You can have your eyes open or closed, whatever is comfortable for you. But we're allowing our breath to just settle. And if you can, breathe in through the nose, breathe out through your nose, because we're just relaxing. Can you feel the material on your skin, on your legs, your arms? Can you feel some air on your skin, your fingers, your hands, your toes, your face, your nose? Now just take your awareness outside your room and listen to the sounds outside your room. Maybe you can hear cars, people, children. Maybe you can hear the wind, the trees. Listen to the sounds outside your room, but don't focus on just one sound. Listen, hear one sound and then just move on to the next one. Now gently bring your awareness inside your room and listen to the sounds inside your room. There might be other people inside the room. Can you hear them move or talk? Can you feel the atmosphere inside the room? Maybe it's warm or cold. Now gently bring your awareness to your body, and once again notice your body. Can you take your mind and notice your large joints? So we'll start with our neck, where your head and shoulders come together. Make sure it's nice and comfortable. Move your awareness to your shoulders and let them sink down towards the ground so they can relax, and take the tension between your shoulders and your neck. Let it flow and slide off your shoulders. Bring your awareness to your elbows. Think of relaxing your elbows and your wrists. Become aware of your fingers and thumbs. Think to yourself, fingers and thumbs and hands, relax. Now take your awareness to your waist, your lower back. If you're feeling tension, remember to breathe in and a nice long exhale out to relieve the tension of your waist, your lower back. Bring your attention to your hip joint, your right hip joint, your left hip joint. Just breathe in, breathe out, and relieve any tension you might feel there. Move your awareness to your knees. Become aware of the top of your knees, the back of your knees, and once again, breathe in, breathe out, and feel any tension at your knees, leaving your knees, letting them relax. Now relax your ankles, your right ankle, your left ankle. Notice your right toes. Maybe give them a bit of a wriggle and then allow them to relax. Now wriggle your left toes and then allow your left toes to relax. So everything from the top of your head all the way down to your fingertips and toes is now relaxed. So just tell yourself quietly inside your mind, my body is relaxed. Just repeat it to yourself. My body is relaxed. As you breathe in and breathe out, my mind is calm. Tell yourself, my mind is calm. Repeat it to yourself. And one last one, as you inhale and exhale. I am peaceful. Breathe in, breathe out. I am peaceful. Now just repeat the 3 phrases to yourself, one after each other. Each one is a breath in and a breath out. My body is relaxed. My mind is calm. I am peaceful. Now, if your mind has wandered off, just gently bring it back. Notice your breath, your inhale, your exhale. And wriggle your fingers, wriggle your toes. Maybe blink your eyes open. Let's stretch. Breathe in, bring your arms overhead. Give yourself a really good stretch. You can stretch your legs, your toes, your fingers. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, bring those arms back down. Put those feet back down. Side stretch, one arm. Inhale. Exhale it over. Breathe in slowly, come back up. And down the other side. Up and over. Breathe in slowly, come back up. And down. Let's do a twist. Bring one hand to the opposite knee, the other one behind. Breathe in, lengthen. Breathe out and twist. Inhale, exhale, slowly bring your head and body around, change the hands. Inhale, exhale and twist. Breathe in, breathe out, slowly bring yourself round. Let's give ourselves a big hug. So breathe in, open up, breathe out, tight squeeze, hug, lay one of your cheeks onto your upper arm. And because you've done really well today, give yourself a pat on the back. And tell yourself that you are perfect just as you are. Breathe in, raise your head. Open those arms the other way, the other arm, the other cheek on top. And because we're worth it, we're going to give ourselves more pats on the back. So tell yourself, you are worthy and perfect just as you are. Breathe in, raise your head. Open those arms, bring the hands overhead, palms together. Exhale, bring them down. 2 more circles. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Namaste everybody. Have a great day. Be kind and smile. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope to see you next time. Don't forget to stay safe and be kind. Thank you very much. Have a great day.